Hey everyone, welcome to Neil Talks. My name's Neil, and it's time to talk about The Leftovers. I'm not gonna lie, guys, this has kind of snuck up on me. Suddenly I realized we're here. We're here at the penultimate episode period of this show. This crazy, wild, beautiful, incredibly well executed show. And I don't know how to feel about it. I mean, obviously, we've been building up to the 7-year anniversary of the departure all season, all of this third season, and we're finally here. And I have no idea what's going to happen. Maybe nothing's going to happen. Maybe everything's going to happen. It appears that Kevin Jr. is cool with dying so that he can learn the last the last song from the song line from Christopher Sunday, who Kevin Sr. accidentally killed, so that he can bring it back and Kevin Sr. can perform it and then save the world from the impending great flood that Kevin Sr. has envisioned. And let's face it, I mean, there's been so much life and death and rebirth via water on this show. It's such a core symbol of the show that a flood makes sense. I mean, heck, Lori committed suicide by drowning herself. Presumably committed suicide via scuba at the end of last episode. So yes, is an impending flood a viable option for what might happen in this episode? I feel like it is. I mean, I don't know how that happens, but no one can explain the departure itself either, even 7 years later. Is somebody going to do the latter, whether it's Nora or Matt? I mean, they're both there we left them watching over this ladder team of scientists and their trucks. What's that confrontation going to be like? But it feels like we're gonna strap Kevin Jr. onto the teeter-totter, this up and down fulcrum, back and right, faith and science. We're gonna drown him so that he can go back to the hotel. He's gonna find Evie and let her know that she was loved by her family. He's going to find Grace's kids and ask them what happened to their shoes. And he's gonna find Christopher Sunday and learn this song, and then he's gonna come back. Maybe he's gonna meet David Burton again, who was the guy that told him to sing to come back from his gunshot wound to the chest from dear old John at the end of season 2. I don't know, guys. I do not know. This show has been crazy, it's been wild, it's been incredibly thought-provoking, it's been so intentionally ambiguous, it's so open to interpretation. I've loved my journey through it so far, and I am excited to finally reach the 7-year anniversary of the sudden departure. So let's jump into it, guys. This is episode 7 of season 3, and it's called The Most Powerful Man in the World and His Identical Twin Brother. Before we start, didn't David Burton, aka God, tell us that Jesus wasn't his son, that he had an identical twin brother, and that's who everybody saw 3 days after outside of the cave? We're back to identical twin brothers, but I don't think this title refers to Jesus. I think it might refer to one of the Kevins. Maybe. Or something else entirely, because this show is nothing if not confusing. Here we go. What's the music this time? We're just going with the theme. Season 1. So interesting. Nick Hughes, Carlton's brother? Kevin in a bath.
What do you want?
I want to be cremated.
Oh, okay. We're talking about death before the breakup.
We'll burn you up good.
What about you?
Ariel at sea?
I want to be stuffed, like taxidermy. You don't have to display me prominently. Just stick me in the corner of the bedroom or something.
Only one condition. I get to put a beard on you.
Why?
He's clean shaven, that's right.
Because I'm the one that has to have sex with that abomination. I'm going to dress it up how I want.
Nora's so naughty, I love it.
You want me to grow a beard?
Right into the death. Look how calm he is. Just blowing out his breath. Forcing yourself to drown, that would be so hard, so anti-instinctual. Is everyone still knocked out? That can't be right. Who's drowning them? Storms are coming. He did it by himself. He's not dead yet. Why don't they let him go?
What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm doing what you asked me to do.
Yeah.
I thought we'd do it together.
Kevin's so committed.
Do you remember the names?
Liam, Abigail, David, Samantha, Jimmy.
The first three are the first three letters of ladder, L-A-D. He's ready, guys.
Right.
Let him go.
Then let go.
Jack Shepherd advice. Just let go. Okay. And now we're getting international assassin music. He wakes up in the ocean. Where? Who's this? Tracksuit Mafia? Who the hell is this guy? There's an international assassin. Who the hell is that? Who is it?
Kilo Hotel is secure. I repeat, Kilo Hotel is secure.
Kilo Hotel? Oh my god.
Mr. Harvey.
K.H. Kevin Harvey. Oh my god. What? Why are we breaking mirrors?
You got any other reflective surfaces?
What the hell?
Do not look into them, no matter what. That's how they found you.
Yeah. Right.
Looking into a mirror? New scar?
But he would not stop until he found her. What, are you writing a book? Look,
guess
there's no
so.
shame in it. What you do in your retirement is your business.
The Book of Kevin.
So let's get assassinating, shall we?
Who's he got to kill this time?
Who's the target?
President. Just under 2 hours, he's going to start an unsanctioned nuclear war. And you are the only man alive who can get to him before he does.
Why?
Mr. Harvey, you going to have trouble putting him down?
No.
Is he also the president?
And a man, Christopher Sunday.
The Prime Minister of Australia.
He's the PM of Australia. Yep.
You're going to have to talk to the boss yourself.
Who's the boss? Who's the boss? Who's the president? What's in the box? Oh, I love these episodes. Yep, it's the suit. He's an international.
1, 2, 3. Are you receiving me?
Is that Burton? Is that
Who is
David
this?
Burton?
Mission control. I'm sitting in a railway station. Got a ticket to my destination.
It's frickin' David Burton. It's God.
And do you remember, Mr. Harvey, what I said to you that night on the bridge?
You said I was the most powerful man in the world.
Goddamn right you are. Pick up that mirror and look at yourself.
Broken glass. I mean, this is right back to Patty's death. What does he see? Is it himself or is it something? And now you're the president? He has to assassinate himself. Well, how do you do that? You're not coming back from that mission. But he's a GR president, since he's all in white, would be my guess.
Good day, Melbourne.
Come on, man, with some charisma.
Warm welcome. Every time I'm here, it gets harder and harder to leave.
Oh. He's not talking about Australia.
He's joined by his brothers and sisters for his essay titled, Why I Don't Need a Mommy and a Daddy Anymore. Please welcome us, Liam Playford.
Liam Playford, one of Grace's kids. There's all the kids. Where are your shoes?
Where are they?
Why does it matter?
Somebody in your family wants to know.
Wants to know.
But you said there is no family.
So we need to get you to a secure location right
I'm not
away.
going fucking anywhere until I talk to that girl.
Chief of Staff up front.
I love how the show visually is so black and white, and yet it's nothing but black. It's the opposite of black and white.
The door can only be unlocked by you and you alone, unless you have an identical twin brother, which would be ridiculous. Sir, I don't think the Secretary of Defense is going to be happy about that.
Yeah, well, fuck the Secretary of Defense.
Mr. President.
Who's the Secretary of Defense? Oh, this is... We are definitely filming in Australia.
Looks like rain.
Looks like rain. Oh my god.
Do you know that I'm not the President of the United States?
I sure do.
I have a message for you from your father. He wants you to know that you're loved.
My father was murdered. A drone strike ordered by your administration.
No, that's not what happened. You said you knew that I wasn't the president.
You're not. You're just a puppet. Are you okay?
The flood has begun. My god. Oh, they pulled him out. They got him out. Okay. That's 4. And the first time outside a miracle.
I delivered your message.
Wow.
Your children were there too. They didn't know what happened to their shoes.
It's not satisfying.
Did you get the song?
I was working on it.
We didn't meet
Why'd you
Christopher
pull me out of
Sunday.
the pond?
Backed up time.
Hold on, you can't keep doing this.
Out there is the goddamn flood. That's why we're fucking doing this.
It's not why he's doing this. The secure location can only be accessed by my exact biometrics.
Is that supposed to make sense to me?
Christopher Sunday's going to be in that bunker too, right? Because he's the Prime Minister of Australia.
You're gonna have to hold me down.
Oh, man. Drown your son. Oh, there's our scan.
Now, your penis, please, sir.
What?
Your penis.
What?
Place it on the other scanner, please, sir.
What?
Your penis, sir. Well, I'm not going to go to that length.
Your cock is your footprint. No one would go to that length. Hilarious. What a random thing.
Name your Secretary of Defense.
Who's the Secretary of Defense?
Patty Levin.
Patty Levin! Fuck the Secretary of Defense. Did we get Patty back? Oh, give me a Patty episode, please. Oh, great staircase. What a cool shot. What a cool location. We are definitely shooting in Australia. There's Patty.
Let's get to the Situation Room.
Oh, I'm giddy. This is crazy wild.
Our only option is to strike first.
What the fuck is wrong with you? All this time, years of planning, we are minutes away from making this happen, and you are dicking around about DEFCON 1?
I don't
You don't have any what? You don't have any balls? What?
The vice president is here, and she's demanding to speak to you. She?
Fuck her. Tell her to go away.
Nora? Lori? It's Lori or Nora, but I honestly don't know which one.
You're being played, sir.
No, it's neither.
We are going to vaporize every man, woman, and child on the planet. No one wakes up tomorrow disappointed that nothing fucking happened. We give them what they want. And they want to die.
You can't launch without going through the Fisher Protocol. The nuclear launch key was surgically embedded into the heart of a volunteer. And he has to extract that key by murdering the volunteer himself.
What?
The volunteer is coming through the east entrance of this facility in 15 minutes.
And how is he going to make it through the security door?
He's the volunteer. This is
He's my identical twin brother.
So the president has to kill himself, and the assassin, one of them has to kill the other. Oh my god. Man, everybody's coming back for an ep. Meg,
Alrighty, sir.
Patty,
May we go down to DEFCON 1 now?
We're at DEFCON 1.
And now they're locked down.
I told you I had to make a fucking call.
Hey!
Oh, reflective surfaces. I am now looking down a scope. Where is he?
Take out the Secret Service agents and get in there.
There are
no Secret Service agents. It's a trap. They want me to go in.
You think I don't know that? I have someone on the inside. Leave your weapon, enter the door, and they'll take care of you once you're inside.
You want me to go in there without a gun?
Hence it comes about that all unarmed prophets have been victorious, and all armed prophets have been destroyed. Put your faith in me, Mr. Harvey.
Put your faith in God. Full lock. You got to do the cock print, you know, the cock scan. This is such a bizarre. Why? What's the point of the cock print?
Don't you fucking move.
Hey, are you there?
I said don't fucking move!
Who did that? Meg. She's the asset?
The president will not hesitate to cut you open and pull it out. He is cold and he is merciless. They're all liars. They say they don't believe in love and they don't feel pain. I feel pain. And I'm in love. I'm in love with the most wonderful man I have ever known. His name is God.
Tell her I love her, too.
Where is the comms room?
It's fucking up the hall to the right.
What's happening? What was that noise?
I don't know. You can tell me. You're God.
Kevin Harvey's gone rogue.
My father. He came to you for a song.
This is no song to stop the rain.
It's to start the rain. His song is to start the rain.
I have to bring him something. He needs this.
Do you believe your father can sing a song and stop the flood?
Wow. Where's your faith?
No.
Then why are you here?
Don't move.
Oh,
Can I have my glasses back, please?
It's gonna be a no.
You were asked, who did you want in this position, and you named me.
So if he had said someone else was his Secretary of Defense when he got his 3 questions, it would have been somebody else?
I'm sensing a lot of internal contradictions from you, Kevin. It sounds like something you need to work out with yourself.
Well, now's our chance to work them out. Get those contradictions in one room.
All right, gentlemen, let's get to the hard part, shall we?
This is so bizarrely awesome.
May God have mercy on your soul, if there is a God, which there is not.
Scalpel, please.
I'm not fucking killing him. Good. Because I'm not fucking letting him.
Gentlemen, language.
Fuck you! Why the fuck would I volunteer to be cut open?
I don't know. Why would you?
I wouldn't.
And yet, here you are. I think you should tell him about the book you wrote.
That's him. What? Not fucking mine.
Boys. I think we
Is there
can
a
all
third,
agree
Kevin?
you both wrote the same book.
No, we didn't.
The Book of Kevin.
I'd like you to read this for us.
Oh my god, this is such a surreal episode. I thought it was blank there for a minute.
Untitled romance novel.
Oh. It's not the Book of Kevin.
Just read the last page.
A cutter with a Bermuda rigged called the Merciful. Its rotten hull just barely able to cut the breakers. But it would be enough to make his escape. He imagined her alone. By now, she would have searched the house and found it empty. She had suspected it all along, and now she knew he was a coward. In the end, he was terrified. He was terrified of her. All he knew to do was run. He was alone. And all was well.
Wow.
Take this thing out of me. So he can't ever come back here again.
Does that mean he wants to die for good, or does that mean he doesn't want to ever make the trip?
God only knows what I'd be without you. God only knows what I'd be without you.
Oh, he's going right in there.
The world could show nothing to me.
Why are we being so gory about it? Oh. There it is. The key. The Fisher Protocols.
Let's go watch.
So are we just destroying this limbo, or whatever we want to call it, if we're starting a nuclear Armageddon? Man, has he reawoken, or is he... Where is he? Is he in the Ark? The bones of the church. Did they think he was dead? Storm's over. No flood. So we didn't need to sing Kevin Sr.'s song, Christopher Sunday's song. It just rained. Did anything happen? Ladders and rooftops again. Just like the season premiere in 1844. What must Kevin Sr. be thinking?
I thought you were gone. I don't think I'm ready to come down. Now what?
Yeah, the world didn't end. I'm guessing this is the day after 7th. Yeah, wow. I don't know what to make of that. In a sense, nothing happened. Let's go back to, I think it was the first episode of this season. Matt's preaching in his church in Jarden, and he says, what's going to happen on the 7th anniversary of the sudden departure? Probably nothing. Well, it appears nothing happened. Yeah, it was raining hard, but it didn't start a flood that was going to destroy the world. Laurie didn't talk Kevin out of it like Kevin Sr. feared. Kevin, in fact, was ready to kill himself for this mission, even without their help. But the things he was asked to do, none of them actually ended satisfactorily. He was asked to... John asked him to find Evie and tell her that she was loved. And yeah, Kevin relayed that message to Evie, but the Evie in Hotel Land, she thinks she survived and her parents were all killed in that drone. Her parents and her brother were killed in the drone strike. She doesn't know that Kevin Harvey, the President of the United States, is actually Kevin Garvey, Chief of Police of Jarden. So that's unsatisfying. Kevin finds Grace's kids and asks where their shoes are, and they don't answer, and all they ask is why. And Kevin says, well, someone in your family wants to know, and the kids are there to say that family doesn't matter. Kevin finds Christopher Sunday, and Christopher Sunday, now Prime Minister of Australia, reiterates that his song isn't for stopping the rain, it's for starting the rain. So why do you need to learn it? Do you think if Kevin Sr. sings it, he will save the world? And Kevin admits no. So why do you want to learn the song? But all of that's kind of secondary, because Kevin died twice more and came back to life twice more. And he lived 2 lives in this Hotel Land, in limbo, in whatever we want to call this place. He was both the secret assassin and the President of the United States, the most powerful man in the world. And both of those characters were told that they were the most powerful man in the world. Well, we know that the President of the United States is, quote, the most powerful man in the world. But David Burton, through the earpiece, also told the assassin, or was it our hunter? Anyway, our assassin Kevin was also told the exact same thing. And assassin Kevin literally has a key in his heart that can destroy this bizarre world, which is probably a figment of Kevin Jr.'s imagination or mind, or not at all. Like, the ambiguity is so crazy. Like, I don't know how to interpret this, and there's certainly no way we're supposed to interpret this. There's so many ambiguities and contradictions, and how you want to take it is very much perhaps a reflection on who you are, and I'm just not ready to... I need more time. I need time to figure out what I think. I'll probably need to rewatch it. I'm going to have to watch the next episode and then rewatch this entire series and think about what I think. But we got great return appearances. Meg came back. Great to see her again. We saw Patty, obviously, is back. Great to see her again. They were key parts of Kevin's cabinet. Meg did feel pain. She was in love with God, or at least he calls himself, his name is like so ambiguous. But Assassin Kevin kills Meg, who is Burton's person on the inside. Patty manipulates Kevin yet again. Like the moment we saw the broken glass from the mirror, it sort of triggered that feeling of, oh, that's a Patty thing. And then Patty arrives as Secretary of Defense. I thought that was so cool. Just sort of mentally preparing ourselves for us. This is the first time we've seen Kevin as GR. We knew it was an option. The first time he went to the hotel and there were all the different outfits in the closet, there was the suit to be International Assassin. There was the police uniform. There was an all-white uniform for the GR, and there was a minister's robes, which we've yet to see him in. It probably won't. But now we've seen him in 3. We've seen him... He didn't choose to be president. He didn't choose to be GR president. But nevertheless, he was. And it's weird. Like, the two Kevins came together, the identical twin brothers. And they weren't fighting. They weren't contradictory. They were both agreeing in their contradiction to Patty, primarily. And then we read the last page of this romance novel, which was in the place of the Book of Kevin, written by Matt, and it basically spelled out how much of a coward he was, and he finally sort of admitted that to himself, that he was running, that he, as much as he loved Nora, being with her scared him for some reason, and he just couldn't be, he needed to be alone, even if that meant in death. He went to sea in a ship falling apart. He would rather do that, almost guaranteeing himself drowning, but escape. Death by drowning, but escape from his love. And that was enough for Assassin Kevin to offer himself up to be killed, remove the key from his heart, and destroy Limbo/Hotel World. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, master's theses have been written about this show and the possible interpretations of it and its views on religion and family and everything else. And I just don't know. But I think the most poignant thing about this entire episode for me was when Kevin woke up at the end. His dad had put him out in the church, wrapped in a shroud, presumed dead. The dad was up on the roof. Ladders, roofs, we've seen that motif a bunch as well, to combat the flood, to be raptured, to accidentally kill an Aboriginal man who's the last known survivor, knowing this, last man to know this particular song that brings the rain. You know, father and son up on the roof. But my mind goes to where Kevin Sr. is, because he's been so hyper focused on his mission to save the world. Kevin Jr.'s voice has been guiding him these last 3 years to follow this song line and complete this mission to save the world. And he's come to the realization, since the world isn't underwater, that he was wrong. That all his fanaticism, all his energy, all his focus has been misplaced. And maybe he's just crazy. Maybe the voices in his head aren't the things he should be listening to. I don't know. I do not know. Maybe he's got a little piece, but he's not ready to come down yet. And we finished with what now? You know, we were building up to this 7-year anniversary, and something crazy is going to happen. You know, we were all anticipating something, and maybe nothing's happened at all. Although we are out on a ranch in the middle outback, maybe news hasn't reached that half the world has disappeared in sudden departure 2.0. I don't know. I guess we're going to find that out in the next episode. I'm going to be thinking about this show a lot. I'm going to be thinking about episodes like this one in particular a lot when I think back on this show. Anyway, what a doozy. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me a little bit here today on Neil Talks. It's always a pleasure. Thank you for your support. And until next time, everybody, take care, stay healthy. We'll see you soon. Cheers.